This is outdated, and welcome to my Let's Play of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is part one of a multi-part series. This episode is entitled Learning the Ropes. So first off, I just want to say I'm a huge From Software fan ever since Demon Souls back in the days of the PlayStation 3, all the way through Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and now to Sekiro. I've been waiting for this game for quite a while. I've been wanting to do a Let's Play of this game, so you get to watch me basically get my rear end handed to me multiple times. It's going to be awesome. Mostly for you, because I'll be dying multiple times, so you know. Okay, so of course I very, very carefully read all the legal documentation. Don't we all? So I think the actual, which I think is kind of cool, the audio I think is defaulted to Japanese, but I could be wrong. I'm switching it to English because I don't know Japanese, and I also I can't judge the voice acting if I don't know what it's saying. So I'm just getting all my settings set up here. I'm not going to change too awful much. I just want to see what's available. And once the cinematics and stuff start, I'm just going to be quiet. Yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Here we go.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Is the war finally over? General Tamura is no more!
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the Shinobi Code. As your
I've grown
father,
fast.
my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
Okay, that cinematic entrance there is pretty fantastic. Reminds me of the first time I saw the Dark Souls cinematic beginning, and that was basically the storytelling it told you without a lot of digging. My understanding is this is a lot more direct storytelling, but the gameplay is still brutal. Let's see.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
I love the little cherry blossom leaves floating around. I mean, like, it's a really nice touch. The tiny bit of what looks like snow in the air. And what's up with my face? Okay, and here we go. So the introduction is now over. As you can tell, I am about to start the actual playing. My life bar's in the bottom left corner, although at this point it's more like a life dash. There's not much to it. It looks like I probably had the crap beat out of me before I got here. There's 2 different ways to go and something on the ground to pick up. Let's see if I can pick that up. I'll let you read that. Ornamental letter. So it set up the story pretty well. I'm a shinobi, which is a ninja, basically. And my job is to protect my master. My master, who I was introduced to earlier, I have to go... I'm supposed to protect them, and apparently... Oops. Okay. Give me a sec. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Funny how it looked like it had full charge when I started, but... well. The rechargeable batteries are probably wearing down. So as I was saying, while I'm taking care of this minor technical difficulty, my job is to protect whoever my master is, who I'm assuming I'll be meeting here pretty soon. And the fact that I'm sitting here by myself tells me I'm not currently protecting said master. Now this right... Oh, now that looks like some sort of treasure. Let's see if I can jump up there and get it. Can I climb? Can I... Well, come on. No. Come on. Maybe I can jump up that. No. See, first off, there is one thing going on right now that is unheard of for a From Software game. Pretty much, you couldn't do it in Demon Souls, you couldn't do it in Dark Souls, you couldn't do it in Bloodborne. Swimming. It's just like, just the tiniest bit of water and you are pretty much dead. There we go. Had a little bit of a video issue there. But I went ahead and went back to the other end. We're going to try to get out of here. You know, I still think I can go get that treasure, though. I must have done something wrong. But nonetheless, the swimming is very unusual. I like that it adds a new dimension. But I think I'm going to go back and see. Now that I've jumped on that, there is a double jump. I wonder if I just didn't execute it properly. So we're going to try again, see what happens. Alright, here we go. Double jump time. Oh, that went well. Nope. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking... I don't think I'm meant to get up there right now. I think that's there to let me know that I will be able to return here, or maybe there's a way to double back around. I think I should probably focus on trying to find that way. Alright, let's go ahead and head back out of here. And that's one thing about From Software games in general, the Demon Souls, the Bloodborns, the Dark Souls. There's a lot of doubling back, of secret pathways that get you back where you were, especially at some points, especially in the original Dark Souls, where it's like one world that's just incredibly interconnected, but in a way that's true for all of them on some level. At least within a given zone, there was a lot of interconnectivity, and you could find your way back to the very beginning from late portions of the game. Yeah, I think that's where I was down that hole a minute ago. But Dark Souls was more like it was an entire hub world. Okay, should I try it again? No. Can't open that door. Okay, hug wall. So hit X. There we go. I could hang from the ledge, but I see no point right now. Oops. Okay. Okay, I can hit X to stop hugging the wall. That's it. I can't hang from the ledge. Oh, there's those guys. Okay. Alright, stealth. So I click the left stick, I believe, to crouch down. And these reeds and plants give me a place to hide in. And this is something that none of their other games, like Dark Souls or any of those, really didn't have much of a stealth element.
At the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
Okay, so one of those voice actors did a pretty good job. The other one, not so much. Okay, so is there something over here? I want to make sure I didn't, like, leave anything. So one thing these games do is when there's, like, treasure or something on the ground, you just see, like, a glowing object. You can't tell what it is. You have no idea if it's useful or not. Oh, I am hanging. You have no idea if it's useful or not. You just know you want to get there and find out, because it could be something really important to get by the next enemy. All right, duck, duck. There we go. Notice the irising effect on the sides of the screen. So when I'm in stealth, it looks like it irises out. It darkens the corners to let me know, give me a quick visual of, yes, I am currently hiding. And considering I have virtually no health, hiding and no weapon, hiding's probably a really good idea right about now. So stealth is a major component, as is something else we just saw and we're going to see again. Eavesdropping.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
So the child, that must be who I'm protecting. So let's get in the reeds and hide some more. But you saw there the eavesdropping. And more stealth. Huh, more eavesdropping.
The Moonview Tower door. Need to check that it's locked right.
It's certainly locked, but nobody fixed that hole in the wall.
That? Don't worry about it. The hole faces the edge of a cliff. No one could pass through it.
Alright, well, obviously this is the tutorial area. When the guys guarding the tower tell you, oh yeah, I locked the door, but there's a huge hole in the wall on the side of a cliff. And who could possibly get through that hole? I don't know, maybe a ninja? Okay, there we go. Shimmy across. Whoa, almost fell off of that. I'm not used to a character in one of these games moving this fast. I mean, Bloodborne, you move pretty quick, but in like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, you didn't move nearly that quickly. Okay, so I need to jump and grab to grab onto that ledge. Let's see. And I have a feeling we're going to be coming up on something important once I get in there. Whoa. Well, that was effective. There we go. There we go. Let's shimmy across. Yes, no one could ever, you know, like climb an obviously colored rock ledge. That would have been a good place to hide a little something, but nope. Alright, let's see if I could do this. Yep. And let's go see what happens. Oh, it's not push up, it's X.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head.
Ah, here we go.
Kusabimaru. Your sword.
Kusabimaru. Or if you pre-ordered this
My shinobi.
from GameStop, a letter opener.
In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Sweet. Okay, so I now have my sword. So what am I going to do with it? Probably kill bad guys. Just gonna go out on a limb. Okay. I figured if you wanted to read that section, you could.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Healing gourd. Or if this were Dark Souls, the Estus flask. That was the primary means of healing, and probably the most ingenious method I can think of in a video game and how that was handled. So I'm kind of glad they went back to that instead of Bloodborne's method where you had to farm the little items, because then you'd have to kind of break your own flow, and if you were having trouble with the boss.
Were you gravely injured?
Mm-hmm.
Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
Okay. So I now have the healing gourd, so quote-unquote Estus flask. I now have a weapon. So up to this point, it has taught me basically the basics of movement. Now I'm going to start learning the basics of combat, which is probably closer akin to Bloodborne with its speed than, say, Dark Souls, which was never as much about speed. But it is not by any stretch the same as Bloodborne in that regard. There's some similarities, but that's it. Okay, so this is supposed to be my quick bar. Let's go ahead and put my healing gourd there. And if there's another item, that idol is, it's kind of like an old homeward bone. I'll put it on the end because I know I have stuff I'd rather use more quickly. Let's check this building to see if there's anything useful in it before I try to go outside. Let's jump over that. Nice. I am so stealthy. Now I know why I'm a ninja. Ah. Zooming. Shiny object. Pellet. It can be used to heal. It also is stored in a pouch. If you fill the pouch, it acts as something else, like some sort of battle charm. And I think a pouch only holds 3. So if I find 3 pellets, I'll have whatever the battle charm is and whatever that means. So one thing about these games, they're usually pretty obscure in the way they work. This is probably the most tutorial. Just in the, man, those books. I'm just saying. This is probably the most tutorial I've received in a From Software game ever, and we've barely started. I know that one of the things Activision did was requested that they have some level of easing people into some stuff instead of just throwing them off the deep end like they usually do. Alright, I think I'm about to experiment with some combat here in a second. But I think they have, I mean, yeah, let's put those pellets there to heal. I like that they did that, but at the same time, I don't think it was absolutely necessary. I think we would have picked up on it, but I get why they're doing that. Okay, let's see what we find here. Oh, bad guy. So it's got the standard lock-on mechanic. So in previous games, there was a health bar. You brought their health bar to 0, that sort of thing, and that's how you killed them. That's how you defeated them. This one, they have a health bar, and you can kill them by lowering it, but that's not the best way to defeat enemies. The best way is to break their posture. Their posture is their stance, their ability to stay in fighting form to deflect your blows. And if you can wear them down enough, they leave themselves open for a death blow, and you can finish them off that way. Oh crap, and we're about to find out. Ow! That hurts. So that line at the bottom, that's my posture. That's just gone away. Ow! Let's see if I can get this guy. Oh! Okay, sorry, but that's satisfying. Let's take you out. See ya. Yeah, now the only problem is he's got it all over my shirt, and I'm going to have to take it to the cleaners. But, you know. It might be the same cleaners I just took them. So let's use that pellet to heal. Well, that was effective. Okay, it heals over time. Okay, I can live with that if you use it strategically. So is there anything over here? No. So I always think with a Let's Play, I'm going to try to explore a little bit, see what I can find. Because I don't know where everything is, or to be completely honest, I don't know where anything is. I'm just looking around to see what I can find. I'm not going to rush through it or anything. I just want to see what's there. So there'll be times when it'll be logical for me to do something, and I'm going to it'll look like I'm doing something crazy, like just walking around the perimeter where this building is, because I want to see what else is here. I don't want to miss any goodies. You never know when that might save your life. Okay, let's see. Oh, crap. Deflection. Okay, so in Dark Souls, you could like use a shield and hide behind it, and that was one style of attack, is you could kind of turtle behind the shield and attack when you have an opening. And there was also something else, a parry mechanic we'll get to in a second. In Bloodborne, it was more about the dodge, and there was a parry mechanic there too. Here, the deflection is the parry. Oh, God, that was awesome. That was satisfying. That sounded like the sound of someone dying. Of a 4-foot piece of metal through their abdomen. But either way, the parry, or what they call a deflection here, it seems to be the core of the combat. And I like my character's mobility. That's a nice change of pace. Bloodborne, you had some mobility for sure, but not like this. Okay, lock on. I've already been doing that. That's an old staple of the Dark Souls and Bloodborne franchises, the old lock-on, which there are times when locking on is, absolutely essential, and I would say that's a lot of the time, but there are times when it will just get you killed. You have to, learn when to use it. I remember that may have been the first example, like Dark Souls 2. That game had a couple of boss fights where locking on was actually quite detrimental. Okay, so let's see. There's a guy on each side, and there's one over there. Alright, now, I just flick the stick a little bit and I'm switching targets. Which is nice. I mean, it's convenient. Let's see if I can do something here. Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't need that head for anything. Oh, crap. Okay. Generally speaking, you do not want to fight a large group of enemies. Not in a game like this where, I'm at half health. But, oh, nice. Oh, yeah. If they actually hit me like 1 or 2 times, I'm probably dead. In this case, not so much. They didn't touch me. Yeah, you can nap there. That's fine. Let's see what's up here before I go through there. Feel like there's probably something up here for me to get. Oh, this is where I snuck by before. Wonder if I can sneak up on him. Like right around here. Oops. Failed there. There, got it. Alright, can I just climb in through that gap? Right? Nope. I keep trying to... I'm so used to pushing up when I'm hanging on a ledge, I keep forgetting it's just to tap X. Alright, let's stay behind him so he doesn't see me. But the kills are mostly through death blows, like that. So if you can wear down their health and posture, especially their posture, and then you can get a free death blow on them, or you can stealth up to them and death blow them and they won't even know you're there. Both playstyles are very, very effective. My concern is I'm probably not going to be able to stealth a whole lot of bosses. But this game also has a tremendous amount of mini-bosses. And I think the mini-bosses, that could come in handy. But we'll talk about that later. For now, looks like I know where I need to go. Oops, there goes Stealth Man again. Let's jump over to this. Oops, not quite far enough. Oops. Oops. Okay, wonder if it's because let's just go this way. Alright. Cleared these guys out. That's obviously too high to climb. Oh, okay. That's another thing. Your biggest enemy in Dark Souls or Bloodborne arguably was gravity. Falling was so easy to happen and it was just so frustrating. And not because it's the game's fault, it's because you have to be aware of your surroundings. And there's going to be a lot of moving around and jumping and stuff and using gravity. Whoa. A counter slash. So when I do the deflection, I have to be able to return with an attack. Let's see if I can master that skill. In the top left corner, you can see this guy's health bar. And there's 2 dots above it. That means this guy is tougher than what we're used to. I'll have to do 2 death blows on him. And I have to get that posture. Ow! Ow! Okay. Oh, deflected. Come on, get him. Yeah. I think he won. I'm just going to go on a limb and say he won that round. But just like in Dark Souls, Bloodborne, when you rest, or whenever you respawn, all the enemies respawn with you. Except for bosses and certain mini-bosses, or mini-bosses in general. I think he would count as a sort of a mini-boss, this guy. But he's like the tutorial mini-boss. Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm not going to attract all that attention this time. Let's take you guys one at a time. See ya. Okay. Let's head down here again. Here this guy comes. Here we go. And deflect. See ya. Did that go through his armpit? Now let's go take care of this one again. Yeah, we'll just do the same thing I did last time and get it over with. There we go. Now I'm starting to remember the controls. Alright, ducking would be good. There's that irising effect on the screen. Here's the stealth death blow. Oh. So this is the building I snuck under. I can't seem to get in, though. I feel like there's probably stuff here that I could find. Because there was that spot where we could see that treasure, and I haven't found my way down to that yet. I wonder if there's a point where we will actually return to this area when I have more abilities and might be able to reach them. Almost like, say, Metroidvania style, you know, the original Metroid games, the Castlevania series, where when you get new abilities, you're able to do new things. Oh, here we go. Let's stealth kill one of these fools. Gotcha. Oh, here they come. Fleck and see ya. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. Come on. Meet your maker. See you later. Ow! Alright, I mistimed that brutally. But not that time. Good. So, if this... Oh, that was him gasping and dying. Alright. So if this seems like at times it seems pretty easy, I do have a lot of experience with these games. I've got some of the reflexes and to be honest, some of it does carry over. Some of it does not. I was never very good at parrying in the other games, and here I have to be. And gotcha! Oh. But he has 2 dots. That means I have to death blow him twice. If there was a way to stealth sneak up on him, I imagine I could get rid of one of those dots right away. So here we go, let's finish him. Killed me once, but not this time. Oh yeah, I was way too far away. I need to get used to the movement. And, oh, come on. Oh, man. I'm at about a 1/3 health. Back to still a little healing. Alright, I'm not done with you yet. Oh. Right now. And there we go. Another pellet, and I love the flurry with the katana when I slash it down and the blood flies off. You know, it's not like you could take it to the dry cleaners. I guess that's the best they could do. So there's that branch I looked at again. I'm not sure what any of this means yet, but I think I'll be finding out pretty soon. So door, what's over here? Well, I think we are nearing the end of this episode. I think I'm going to go and find out what this item is, and we will pick back up in our next episode from right here. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you'll come back for our next episode of Let's Play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This has been Outdated. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.